Objectives of business are multidimensional in nature. Business is established and it exists to achieve multiple objectives. Business objectives may be broadly classified into three categories. One is economic objectives, two, social objectives, and three, human or individual objectives. Economic objectives. Business is an economic activity and its objectives are mainly economic in nature. The main economics objectives are: first, profit earning. Every entrepreneur undertakes business activities primarily to earn profits. No business can survive for long without earning sufficient profits. A business needs profits not only for its existence, but also for expansion and diversification. Profits provide a means of livelihood for the entrepreneur and a reward for bearing the risk. Second is survival. Every business aims to ensure that it continues to survive and exist in the future. Survival is possible only when organization is able to earn enough revenue to cover its costs. The third is growth. A business needs to add to its prospect and to long run. For this, the business must grow and expand survive in the long run. Social objectives refer to the objectives which are desired to achieve for the benefit of the society. Business makes use of scarce resources of the society, so society expects something in return for its welfare. Social objective deals with fulfilling obligation towards the society. Some of the major social objectives are: first, supply of quality products at fair prices. The business should ensure that there is a regular supply of useful products with fair quality and at reasonable prices. Supply of adulterated goods, inferior quality goods, unusable or harmful products are detrimental to the survival of business. It must be noted that customer is now more educated and quality conscious and expect value for his money spent. The second is avoidance of unfair trade practices. Business enterprise should not indulge in antisocial and unfair trade practices like black marketing, hoarding, and adulteration and etc. Such practices are not only illegal but also hamper the image of business community. So every business organization should aim to avoid such undesirable activities. The third is generation of employment opportunities. Every business enterprise should create sufficient employment opportunities without any discrimination as to caste, religion, sex, etc. In India, unemployment is a serious problem and the business community can play a dominant role in solving this problem. The fourth one is protection of environment. Business enterprise should take all reasonable steps to check and protect environment. It must make proper arrangement for disposal of fluents, smoke, waste, etc. in order to achieve various types of pollution. The fifth one is community service. Many business organizations engage in various community services like setting up schools, charitable dispensaries, donating money for social and religion activities, etc. Fulfillment of this objective helps to improve the reputation and public image of business. The last one is welfare of employees. No business can succeed without the contribution of its employees. Thus, business should aim to provide fair wages and reasonable working and living conditions to workers. Human or individual objectives refer to the objectives related to the individual needs of the employees of an organization. As employees are one of the most valuable resources of an organization, satisfaction of their objectives is very important. Human or individual objectives include the following objectives. First is to provide healthy and safe working conditions. Second is to pay fair and competitive salaries and perks. The third is to provide opportunities for personal growth and development of employees. The fourth is to provide reasonable security of service. The fifth is to provide various financial and non-financial incentives in order to motivate the workers. The last one is to encourage employees to take initiative and participation in management. Multiple objectives of business. In this competitive world, management of a business must set multiple objectives for its long-term survival and growth. Peter F. Drucker has suggested 8 key areas where objectives of business enterprise must be set. They are as follows. Market standing. Market standing refers to the position of an enterprise in relation to its competitors. For example, position of Airtel in relation to Vodafone. A business enterprise must aim to increase its market standing by offering good quality products at reasonable prices and serving them better than competitors. Number two is innovation. In this competitive world, innovations are very important for a business enterprise to flourish. For example, Videocon introduced LED TV with inbuilt DTH facility. There are two kinds of innovation in every business. A is innovation in product or service, and B, innovation in various skills and activities needed to supply them. For number three, productivity. Productivity is calculated by comparing the value of outputs with the value of inputs. It is used as a measure of efficiency. Every business enterprise must aim to achieve greater productivity through best possible use of available resources. Number four is physical and financial resources. All business enterprises require physical resources like plant, machinery, etc., and financial resources like funds in order to produce and supply goods and service to its customer. Every business enterprise must aim to acquire these resources according to its requirements and must use them efficiently. For number five, earning profits. Earning profits on the capital employed is the main objective of every business enterprise. Every business aims to earn a reasonable profit in order to survive and grow in this competing world. Number six is manager performance and development. All business enterprises need managers to conduct and coordinate business activity. So every business enterprise must actively work for development of managers' performance. Therefore, manager performance and development is an important objective. For number seven is worker performance and attitude. Workers' performance and attitudes directly influence the productivity and profitability of every enterprise. So every business enterprise must aim to improve performance of the workers and to develop positive attitude among them. And lastly, number eight, social responsibility. Every business is a part of society as it makes use of scarce resources of the society. So it must meet the expectation of the society. Social responsibility refers to the obligation of business firms to contribute resources for solving social problems and work in a socially desirable manner. Following are the some important objectives of business. Number one is profitability. This is one of the most important objectives of business. We normally set up business to achieve profits for its owner or stakeholders, but does it mean that business should somehow by hook or crook earn the profit? Our answer is no. It should earn profit by working under rules and regulation or by following ethical practices. Number two is growth. Another important objective of business is to achieve growth. The growth should be in terms of increase in profit, revenue, capacity, number of employees, and employee prosperity, etc. Number three is stability. Stability means continuity of business. An enterprise or business should achieve stability in terms of customer satisfaction, creditworthiness, employee satisfaction, etc. A stable organization can easily handle changing dynamics of markets. Number four is efficiency. An efficient or aggressive working environment. A business should always try to achieve the best in its field. Efficiency is considered in terms of labor productivity, energy consumption, quality control, etc. Number five is survival. A business should have the capability to survive market's jolts or shocks. A business should be there envisioned in a long-term existence.